Guys, I've told you this, but Ali Abdelaziz and I, friends, talk to him every day. He has told me for years about Islam Makhachev. And I've come back and I pushed back on him a couple of times. Just go, Ali, you represent him. He is your friend and he is your client, okay? I'm not terribly familiar with the guy. Now, I'm going back a long time. I'm not terribly familiar with the guy. I know he's got an impressive record. Is he as good as you're telling me he is, or do you just want me to go and tell everybody else how good he is? Because you're a good manager. Because Chael's got nothing to do with it. I don't care if you ever give him a piece or not. I'm filling you in on who to keep your eye out for. Now, this was years ago. But as we speed up, now we've got Islam. This guy's just flat amazing. I mean, he really is. I don't care that he's just got Khabib vouching for, and I'm watching what he's going out there and doing. And by the way, a lot of people were put off by his post-fight interview. In his post-fight interview, he said, I could have struck with the guy. It would have been more exciting, but I took the easier road. Just take him down, beat him that way. I loved it. I loved that he admitted what he did. I love that he called it the easier road. I love that he told all you that think this is about excitement, shoved it right up everybody's ass. I thought it was fantastic, but one problem that Islam's going to have, okay, is at 155 pounds, which is the hardest division in MMA, period. It is log-jammed at the top, and it's log-jammed with stars. Tony Ferg, Conor McGregor, Dustin Poirier, Charlie Olives, Michael Chandler, Dan Hooker, Paul Felder. I mean, you see the problem? It is absolutely Justin Gaethje. It is log-jammed with stars, and if Islam Makhachev can beat them or not, or if he's better or not, is not the conversation for right now. He has to get on the docket with one of them. We just saw this with Charles Oliveira, right? Charles, a straight-up killer. We all knew it. We all got it. He won 7 fights in a row. Unless one of those top guys will allow him in the ring with them, it's not the same. And finally, one of them did. Tony Ferguson said, yeah, come on in. Let's see how you do. But you saw the difference that it made in the way you perceive Charles Oliveira. It's just a real thing. I'm telling you the obvious. I understand that I'm telling you the obvious. But when I talk with Ali, it's the same thing. Ali, who's Islam going to fight? Because the problem is, for a while, Ali was the only one that knew how good Islam is. Now the problem, he's like 16-1. Or tonight became 17-1. He's finishing guys. The problem is, which one of those top guys is going to sign off? And the top guys at 155. 155 is right on the verge. I mean, I'm half pissed off at him. I'm not all the way there yet, but I'm getting very close. We're hearing Conor versus Dustin. Great. If we do it, please put the title up on that. And by the way, why with all of the other top guys are we not getting more matches made? What is that? I mean, what is going on there behind the scenes that we're not getting these matches made? And I'll tell you guys how this is going to work. There is going to be a round robin going on, and it's happening right now, between Michael Chandler, Charles Oliveira, and Justin Gaethje. I don't know what the story is. I could call Gaethje. I just never have. I don't know how to get a Charles Oliveira, in all fairness. I speak to Charles Oliveira through Gabriel Checo. I don't know him personally. I talked to Michael Chandler. I can tell you for sure, if you want the inside baseball, Chandler is the most willing of those guys. He'll take on either one. Okay, fine. Somebody's going to sign up for that match, but whoever the odd man out is, I'll tell you how that's going to work. Going to get offered Islam. Tell you right now, neither one of those guys wants to fight Islam. Not because they're scared of his skills, because they have star power and he doesn't. And that's a real thing when it comes to negotiation. Your punishment, if you stick things up at the top, you're going to get put with Islam. And then you're going to try to refuse it, and you're going to try to deny it. And eventually Dana's going to go to the bully pulpit, and he's going to tell the world that you back down from Islam. That's called fight promotion. Be real careful. Be real careful. But plan that into your mix. It's the way that it works. You get offered a fight, feel free to say no. The next fight you're going to get offered, you can't say no to. And it's not going to be as pleasant. And Islam's creeping up there, and Islam's one of these guys. The only thing that Islam needs is a name. That's why I'm throwing the Charles Oliveira's at you. That's why I'm throwing the Tony Fergusons. I realize Poirier and Conor are busy. That's why I'm throwing the Chandlers and the Gaethje. Only thing Islam needs is a name. And I'm not suggesting for you that he can go out there and beat those top guys, or for sure is going to beat those top guys. They can all beat each other, right? 55 is so hard. 55 is so impressive right now. But that's what the challenge is going to be. And I think that some of those top guys are pretty smart to this. I don't think that Chael's the only one, like you guys, that's done the detective work to see this guy's going to be the problem. I think they're going to push back as hard as they can, but somebody is going to have to do that job. You go back a year, the only guy willing to do that job was Kevin Lee, and Kevin Lee was even willing to fly to Russia to do it. Then he tore his ACL. And there's only so many guys that have courage and guts. Kevin's one of them. But as you're turning down fights quietly at 155, positioning and maneuvering, and think that Khabib's going to come back and you're going to be the one that's chosen to fight him, you're wrong. And you look like a fool, and that isn't going to happen. If you think the one that's going to maneuver and position and that you're going to get to go with a red panty night with Conor, you're wrong. It's not going to happen. That's going to be Dustin's fight. So your options are fairly limited. You play it however you want. But the way that this sport works is the only thing that Islam needs is a name. And right now, you top guys know who you are, and you have a name. And as you think you're shuffling the deck and going to end up somewhere else, just be careful. I'm not threatening you. All you top guys can all beat one another. I understand that. There's no disrespect. I'm just sharing with you. If you're looking for powerful names, there's one guy with powerful skills named Islam. He doesn't have the powerful name. He's got a powerful record. He's got a powerful guy in Khabib vouching for him. He's got a powerful manager in Ali. He's got a powerful motor named Dana. He's coming after one of you.